boxing voice.
I was born and raised on the island of Oahu, and I found a home here in San Francisco, California, in search of a new beginning. I was 19 when I left Hawaii. I had the clothes on my back, a backpack full of pictures and journals. I found work right away. I did everything right. I went back to school. I landed work in a field I'm very passionate about, youth outreach and crisis counseling. And even as an at-risk youth, I knew that that was my calling in life, to help and support that community. I was doing fulfilling work, and even still, there's an emptiness present. Something was missing internally. And at a dark hour, I found boxing, and it saved my life. For once in my entire life, I felt like I was meant to do something great. I had my first amateur fight after 2.5 months of training. I've been competing ever since. My primary goals have always been within the professional rankings. Fortunately, in the amateurs, it's allowed me to develop properly, to sharpen as many tools as possible, to make the transition into the professional ranks as smooth as possible. I could not imagine a better coach to turn me pro other than the one I've crossed paths with earlier this year. Man, Escobar is a genius. He's kind of like the scientist. He's brilliant in his approach to producing and developing fighters. Most importantly, first and foremost, he's a good person, so that we as fighters can trust him with our lives, and that's of utmost importance in this business. I can't explain how excited I am. We're looking at September to turn pro. It's been a long time coming. Being from Hawaii, I'm very proud to be part Hawaiian. Growing up, it was tough. I often had to defend myself. I constantly found myself in physical fights. Our culture is much different than other cultures that I've seen here in what we call the mainland. In Hawaii, you lose a fight, don't go home until you win. In parts that I've seen out here, you get into a confrontation, and the chances of someone pulling a gun and ending your life, it's pretty high. I absolutely love Hawaii. Hawaii will always be a part of me, but I had to leave to complete myself internally. And I'll return one day. I'll return home one day a champion.
The boxing voice.